Statesmen Nation here with Jessica Warren, senior women's basketball player out of Park Forest, Illinois. I appreciate you coming in for a little bit. I'm trying to catch up here. It's been a long time since I've done these videos, so why not get a senior in front of the camera for it? So, hey, your day is over, you said, as far as classes. So now it's just relax a little bit for the next few hours and get ready for a big game against Benedictine. So. First off, best of luck to you against the Ravens tonight. 5:30 start down in Atchison, Kansas. The game will be broadcast on the web as well. We have a link on statesmanathletics.com. But let's talk a little bit about basketball, and then we'll get into the Statesman 16, the 16 questions that just checked off here that she's been willing to talk about. So I guess first off, again, basketball. It's your last week of the final season, last regular season week. Hopefully a very long trip in March and everything. But let's talk about just the emotions right now. I'm sure it's bittersweet. Probably nice to maybe look towards the future, the next step in the next chapter in your life. But basketball's over. As far as the college level, I don't know what your plans are otherwise, but I guess just talk about it a little bit.
It's definitely bittersweet. 4 years playing college basketball. It's been fun, definitely fun.
Right.
Great experience to have in college, being a student athlete. So for it to be coming to an end is kind of already.
Yeah, seriously, how did that happen so fast, right? Yeah, definitely. Being that you've had some other trips along the way to get here, I guess just talk about the whole experience of being at some different places, having the opportunity to see some different programs and work under or play on some different coaches, have different teammates and all that, and how that's maybe benefited you in the long run, just being able to have all those different experiences.
Yeah, definitely junior college, playing 2 years at junior college was beneficial to getting a feel for the spotlight of being on the college court, and then transferring to a university. It felt pretty big time.
Right.
And same as being at William Penn,
right.
It's hard to get back in the feel of the game after you've taken a season off and everything.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just college basketball.
Yeah. It's just you just put the ball in the hoop, right?
Yeah, it's easier than people make it.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
You just gotta take advantage of it.
Right. Let's talk about just for a second on the fact that you did have a year off, and obviously there's some rust that builds up in that year that you had to work off and everything. But as the years progressed, let's rewind back to November, being able to get back on the court. What was that like? Just finally playing again. You practiced last year, fine, that's one thing, but actually being again under the spotlight and everything. What was that like?
It was nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize how nervous I was until I saw myself on camera. I was like, oh my goodness, you look like you have never been on a basketball court.
Right.
It was just, I don't know, when you're actually out there, I didn't feel like I was being nervous, but when you see it, it's like, calm down.
Yeah,
just take a
settle, right. Obviously that has hopefully subsided as the year has gone on, that you feel more confident and feel like you're back in the flow of where you need to be. Again, only a few games left, hopefully upwards to, doing the math here, 5, there'd be 10 total games to win a national title. So 10 games to accomplish a lot. What are your goals down the stretch here?
Just to be a force to be reckoned with on the court, like I've been trying to be, but not many games left, so I hate to say it, but better late than never.
Yeah.
So
no, definitely. That's what Coach Scott and I have talked about many times this year. Is this team needs to, and every team needs to get hot at the right time. You don't want to be the best team in the nation in November. You want to be the best team in the nation in March. So hopefully you guys hit the hot streak, and ride it for a long winning streak here. But all right, well, best of luck again as you guys play Benedictine. Big game. Hopefully help yourselves out, move up the conference ladder here, right, as the season ends up, and again, building momentum for the conference tournament. So, again, 5:30, Atchison, Kansas. If you're not in Kansas, definitely check it out on the web, statesmanathletics.com. There'll be a link there. Okay. Alrighty. Jess, you ready for the Statesman 16?
Yep.
Alrighty. You're right out of here. Alright. Jessica Warren, what is your nickname?
Jessa.
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 There you go. Is that, I'm assuming, something that you probably had most of your life? Not a William Penn nickname, I wouldn't guess, but maybe I'm wrong.
It's been a high school, college nickname. It came around in high school. So.
Very cool. Alright, what's your favorite thing about this William Penn women's basketball program?
My favorite thing about the program would have to be my teammates and the competition that we have within our team, just to make each other better every day, and just the competition that we've created within our program.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of definitely a lot of competition out there, a lot of talented players you guys have on the team, and there's just a lot of driven individuals that I'm sure even in practice you guys are going at it 110%. So, very cool. All right. I'll bring this one up. You don't have to answer it now just because it's a tough one, but who is one person in history you'd most like to meet? If you're not ready for it, think about it in the back of your head as we're going along.
Alright, we can come back to it.
Alright, that's always a tough one. So, alright, if you could use one word to describe Coach Scott, what would it be?
Persistent.
Persistent, yeah.
Yeah.
I would definitely agree with that. Alright, what is your favorite restaurant?
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden. Anything special there?
I just love pasta. It's my favorite food.
I'm a big fan too. I'm really hoping that someday we get one closer than Des Moines.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll get one in Oski, but hopefully someday Olive Garden. I would love it. If you weren't playing basketball, what other sport would you like to play?
I played volleyball for a couple years, and I really liked it, so I would play volleyball.
Very cool. All right. Talking to a high school, junior high kid or whatever, what advice would you give them about, playing in college or preparing to play in college?
For the most part, I would say to make sure that they stay on top of grades, because that at the end of the day, that is the main focus of being in college. So
student athlete, right?
Yeah, gotta manage your time wisely, get the grades done first, and then worry about basketball second.
Yeah, exactly. If you aren't getting the grades, it doesn't matter how good of a player you are.
Yeah.
You'll never see the court. So, what's one place you'd most like to visit?
Italy.
Italy. Okay. Any particular spot, or just do the whole country? I mean, there's so many different
wherever
parts.
The good restaurants are.
There you go. Right back to the pasta thing, right?
Yeah.
Definitely. What do you do in your spare time when you have spare time?
Sleep.
Sleep. There you go.
Yep. If I'm not in the gym or in the library, I like to take naps.
There you go. Very cool. That's what I would do too. I completely agree with you. All right. If you were deserted on a oh my gosh, if you were stranded on a deserted island, it's way early in the morning. If you were stranded on a deserted island, who is one person you would bring with you, and what is one item that you would bring with you?
I would probably bring my sister, my big sister, because I don't know, she's always just been my road dog for life. So, and I'm gonna say water. So.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, that's a good answer. I like that answer. It's a smart answer, definitely. A lot better than I think I've heard before. Everybody's talking about iPods. I'm like, all right, well, eventually your battery's gonna die. All right. Okay. Two-part question. How would you describe yourself, and how would your friends describe you?
I would describe myself as friendly.
Okay.
And I think my friends would describe me as fun.
Okay. A fun, friendly person, Jessica Warren, you are. There you go. All right. Three-part question here. What's your favorite time of day? What's your favorite day of the week? And what's your favorite month of the year?
Favorite time of the day is morning. Because it's a blessing to wake up every morning.
There you go.
Favorite day of the week?
Yep.
Wednesday.
Okay.
Cause it's
hump day.
Yep.
And it's game day.
Yep. And
there you
go. Favorite
month or season time of year maybe.
I love the springtime.
Okay.
Yep. It's just the prettiest.
There you go. It's coming around right about now. So
in.
Definitely. All right. If you could learn to do anything that you can't currently do, what would it be? What's something that you really want to learn how to do?
I want to be frequently speaking foreign languages.
Okay. And obviously Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
really
you
wanna
can
learn.
make sure you're pronouncing all of those delicious pastas correctly, right?
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay, who in your life has been the most influential in helping you become who you are?
My mom.
Okay.
She's the best. It's so many words to describe her. So
She's mom. She just does those mom things,
She
right?
is the bomb.
There you go.
She's
Mom the bomb.
amazing.
There you go. All right. What's one activity that absolutely terrifies you, and how much money would it take for you to actually do it?
I'm terrified of roller coasters.
Okay.
I'm so scared of heights. People always say, "Oh, but you're 6'3". You should be used
Right.
to being."
You're already up, way up there. You're looking down at everybody else, right?
And no, I'm so scared of heights. You gotta pay me up. I don't know. I've been on one roller coaster. I freaked out.
Yeah.
I can't do it. It's so scary.
No, I hear you. There's some that I can handle. Like that's why I like going with my kids to going to Disney World, because I can handle all those.
Yeah.
It's when you go on like really giant 200-footers that drop. Nah, I'm okay. I like to have my heart beating. I'm alright with that. Okay. If money were no object and you couldn't be a professional athlete, what would your dream job be?
I want to be a motivational speaker.
Okay.
Just because I feel like I'm a very encouraging person. I'm good at using my words wisely when it comes to telling people what's right and wrong. Just me as a person. I feel like,
Yeah. So it's not just per se your dream job. It's actually the job that you are thinking of going into.
Yeah, it's definitely an option.
I mean, so you're going to hopefully go after your dream job. It's not just a pipe dream or anything.
Yeah.
So, very cool.
Basketball's number one, though.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, back to that question. It's a tough one again, but who's that one person in history you'd most like to meet? Could be somebody that's living, somebody that has passed away. Could be famous, could be a family member you never had a chance to meet. Maybe a great grandparent that people always talk about that you never had a chance to meet, something like that.
I'd love to meet Barack Obama.
Okay.
Just
Sure.
because I think he's a great person, just a great human being overall, just from what he's portrayed to us, through
Right.
media. Of course, that's all I get to see it through.
Yeah, exactly, right.
I'd love to have a conversation with him.
Right, definitely. Alrighty, well, thank you, Jess, for sitting down for a while. Appreciate it. I know you knew about these interviews, but you never had a chance to sit down in the hot seat yet, so appreciate you sticking it out and doing it. So, all right, again, best of luck to you tonight. Best of luck to the rest of the college career. Hopefully, we're talking in 10 games from now as national champions. So.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, thanks, Jess.
Thanks.